What's going on, all you fantastic and amazing people? Me, FreakEasy. In this video, I want to talk about the downfall of FreakEasy. The reason why I'm making a video like this is because I've recently been watching a lot of one YouTuber, um, Sunny V2, and he's been making these videos called like the downfall of, how the career died, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. And I kind of wanted to make one, well, on myself. I know it sounds weird, and it's probably something no YouTuber ever wants to do. But long story short, I just want to talk about how my channel kind of died. Maybe this will kind of give you an insight as to why, I stopped producing Fallout 76 content. Maybe if you're a new YouTuber, you could avoid a lot of the mistakes that I made when I first started YouTube. Maybe, you're, I don't know, just someone who's curious about how, like kind of like my channel fell apart. How I went from gaining, like an easy couple of thousand views today to almost like 20 or 30 views a day. How I went from gaining like 300 plus subscribers to, losing like 28 in the last couple of days. So yeah, a lot's going to be explained in this video. So yeah, so let's start from the beginning. On November 7th, 2014, I published my first video. It was called New Loot Cave in Destiny. And in Destiny, the whole point of it was to farm gear, and you could do it really easily by just shooting enemies as they came out of a cave, and you essentially do that for like an hour, 2 hours. You go over there and you collect all the loot. That's kind of the idea behind a loot cave, if you will, or that video anyway. And then you guys could see here how to make lamb chops, Battlefield Hardline multiplayer, that kind of thing is that kind of thing there. And then kind of the first time I ever got into gameplay, and this is kind of what I really wanted to do on my channel. And although the like to dislike ratio is terrible, keep in mind, this is at a time where I really didn't know how to create content. I didn't know what I was doing. Like this first video I uploaded was 5 seconds long and it got like 300 views. And then, you could see everything here, all the views that I got. So I started off with the Borderlands Handsome collection. And I gained a lot of subscribers and a lot of viewers through that. For some reason, my channel just kind of boomed. And that was kind of the night that the Borderlands Handsome collection had launched, which was really, really cool. And then a bunch of time goes on. I try to, do a bunch of different stuff here and there. And I have no real success. I talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 3, talk about the Elder Scrolls. I try to play different games that I've seen other YouTubers play. I had to try to show off my little Funko Pops. GTA Trash Talker gets owned. The weird stuff that you would see on somebody's channel. And then, a while goes by, and then I start having a little bit of success with Metal Gear Solid 5 videos. The Phantom Pain walkthrough gameplay, that didn't do well. But when you see how to build up an army, my guides did decent for somebody who didn't have anything at the time. They were really, they were shittily made. I literally had to make them on my PS4.
Greetings and salutations, rest of me, and
this is what I had.
FreakEasy Gaming, or Daniel.
God damn, how do I sound more manly back then than I do now?
Guys haven't seen those, go check them out. Well, anyway, guys, in this quick tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to level up your base really quickly. Not your base, but how to level up your development and your people and stuff really quick. Development and stuff, you guys know that you extract...
I still stumble over my words. I still do a bunch of stuff that I did in the beginning that I still do now. But you guys could tell, like 22,000 views, that stuff was huge for me. And this was all very, very cool. 50,000 views, Jesus Lord. And, like all these numbers were insane to me when I remember starting, and I did a lot of this Metal Gear 5 stuff because, like it really panned out. Like it worked really well. This is kind of where I got my start and everything like that. And to be honest, if you would have asked me the story, I would have said Fallout 4 is where I got my start, but it's clearly not. And, I try to, I went from, playing Metal Gear Solid 5 to trying to create Destiny content, which clearly didn't do too well. I mean, a couple of guides here and there kind of blew up. Um, but nothing really happened for me. You know, all this Destiny content, nothing really happened. Oh, this one, how to take a tower off in the helmet, did real good, 26,000. How to get quests back, 13,000. This was kind of like guides, and guides did really well for me. I was really good at producing guides, essentially, which is probably not the greatest thing, which is probably not the best thing to be good at. But yeah, you see here, like gunshots caught on stream, weird stuff, right? And just like Destiny, and really no consistent viewership. I don't think I had a lot of subscribers at the time. Um, and then I kind of start, getting out of Destiny, and I start talking about Fallout 4, and then there's like a GTA 5 video that's totally random, and here's some more fucking Destiny stuff. Dropping out of college. When I dropped out of college to pursue YouTube, lamau, that didn't work out too well. Ha ha ha. Jokes on me. Destiny stuff, more stuff like that, and just a bunch of stuff that's unsuccessful. Destiny stuff like that. And I'm sorry this is taking a while. This is gonna take a while. But then I move into like Fallout 4. And Fallout 4 is where I started to see consistent growth and consistent viewership. And, like people just kind of coming in, talking. This is where I first really started to build an audience, was around Fallout 4. And I produced those videos very consistently. And I was getting a lot of like viewership here. Like I was doing guides, I was talking about it. I was getting pretty good views, 12,000, 23,000, 13,000, and these were happening more often and more often and more often. There's smaller ones, 200, 428, but those are really good views. Even for me now, I wish I could pull 400 views on a video. I wish I could, pull 28 views on a video, 12,000, 4,000, 1,000, 7,000, 500. Like really, really good, consistent viewership I had with the Fallout 4 guides, and I just kept producing them. And this is kind of where FreakEasy was born, per se. It's kind of really where I got my start with consistently, Metal Gear Solid 5 helped me, but yeah, but still, look, like, just like consistent growth, 41,000, 1,200, 1,000, 27,000, 10,000, just constant growth, day after day after day after day after day after day after day. Like saving your spouse. Trying to save your spouse at the beginning of the game? You can't do it. 159,000 views. 26,000 views. 2,000 views. 2,000 views. Really, anytime I would produce anything Fallout related, it would do really well. So I kept trying to do that, and eventually I stopped creating Fallout content, and the viewership dipped pretty hard. Like really, really, really freaking hard. Here's some more Fallout 4 stuff, Fallout 4 stuff, Fallout 4, Fallout 4, Black Ops 3, Fallout 4, and like, I started to get inconsistent, tried to produce different videos and stuff like that. The only thing that really did well, which was the Fallout content. So if anybody out there is watching and they're an aspiring content creator, understand that if you dedicate yourself to one type of content, that's what people are going to want to see, and that's what people are going to watch. They're not going to want to watch anything else from you, pretty much. They're not going to, they might click on it and stuff like that, but they're not going to want to watch it, if that makes sense. That was my first mistake, was not staying consistent with the type of content I made. If I would have just stuck with being a Fallout YouTuber and a Bethesda YouTuber, I would have been like, it would have been huge. Like I'd probably have 100,000 subs right now. I'd probably be pulling in like 40,000 views a video. Like it'd be crazy. But you guys could see here, I'm still trying to produce Fallout content. But at the same time, I'm trying to experiment with other things like the forest and like Black Ops 3, Stardew Valley. There's just a mixture of stuff in here. But there's still Fallout stuff in here because I needed to produce the Fallout stuff to just essentially get views, to make money. You know, I know it's not what a lot of people want to hear, but it's just, like it's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. H1Z1, loot crates. I tried everything. No Man's Sky, personal update. Lathe, bunch of lathe gameplay when I couldn't create thumbnails and stuff like that, and like just a bunch of stuff. And then I started vlogging like a weight loss journey, not going good. But yeah, and then it was just like a random things here and there, and nothing really did well. Like 40 views, 0 views, 0 views, stuff like that. Like nothing really did consistently well ever again. Like, the only thing that would do well was when I would put a Fallout video out every once in a while, which would probably be the case now, which sucks, right? I really wanted to create content. I wanted to have a good time playing video games and share that experience. And, no matter how hard I tried, no matter how much effort I put in, it just, it just wouldn't, go through. And I was trying to post every day. Like I was trying to get something out each and every single day. And, yeah, you could see different things here. Here's some more weight loss vlogs. Here's some, fucking, Resident Evil 6 stuff. Uh, Here's like MMA where I took that shit for like 2 years straight, and jujitsu and boxing, and it was a great time. I got a few good vlogs in there, and it's really cool to see all that stuff from back in the day. You know, um, just like a bunch of random stuff here and there. Nothing really did consistently well. I'm still trying. When will the next Bethesda Game Studios game be released? I'm still sprinkling Fallout in there because it's really the only thing people would want to watch or want to see. I'm trying to, like make videos, but nobody's watching and stuff like that. And I'm noticing it at this point, right? Like, I'm like, damn, each video is doing worse than the last. It's not really going good for me and stuff like that. And I tried to do some YouTube drama here one time. It got like 75 views, which and I didn't want to do YouTube drama either. And then I'm trying to produce these other random like videos here and there, and like, but they're not doing well, right? Like 60 views is actually really fucking good. So my videos are pulling in like 10 20 views now, so 60 views, kind of all right. Like, I tried streaming, that really didn't work for me, but then Fallout 76 came out, and then I started producing Fallout 76 videos consistently, just like day after day after day. Bethesda, I started getting more and more viewership, 400, 200. It's gone from 50 to, it's practically tripled essentially, when I went back to Fallout content. And then here it is. This is kind of where I started producing Fallout content. 1,000 views, 10 19,000 views, 3,000 views, a couple of hundred views, 500, 800, 2,000 views, stuff like that, going in. And still like 1,000, 100, 500. That's really, really good. Like I would kill for that now. 100, 200, 100, 100, 15,000, 38,000, 52,000, all kinds of stuff like that. And I just stayed consistent with the Fallout 76 content, and it just boomed. 40,000, 19,000, hundreds of views a video, you know, thousands of views a video at one point. And this went on for quite some time, like thousands, 95. Like that's pretty good, compared to now. 300, 4,000, 89,000, 71,000. Just like insane consistent growth. 223,000. Stuff like this. Like, and I can never pull these numbers again, I don't think. And I just kept producing content day after day after day after day, just trying to stay consistent with it, staying consistent with it for a very, very long time. And then yeah, staying consistent with it for a very, very long time. it didn't go that time. Just staying consistent as possible. April, May, just trying to produce videos, a couple times a week, couple times a day. Like essentially, long story short, I stayed consistent for a very, very long time. And then I even took breaks during a lot of this. Like, let's see if we could find one where I kind of like dipped out for like a while, like almost a year. Shit, I think I dipped out for, yeah, like right here. Look at this. Where is it? So like December 27th was like one of my last Fallout videos, and then in October I come back with like Fallout 3 gameplay. So those thousands of views, when I started switching content, even to Fallout related content, it was just gameplay. They didn't pull anything in. 50 views, 40 views, 30 views, 50 views, 50 views, stuff like that. Then I announce I'm coming back, 4,000 views. And then I start producing more Fallout 76 content consistently. And, it starts booming again. I start getting thousands of views of video, hundreds of views of video, just doing well, like just finally doing good again. And I kept going and I kept going and I kept going, and I should have kept going, but I didn't. I just wasn't fucking happy. Like I was fucking miserable creating I was miserable creating a good amount of this content. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know, uh like in December, like I'm trying different things in here, this wasn't this like last week, and like, hold on, back. Oh, I hit the wrong fucking switch. But long story short, I stayed consistent with the Fallout 76 content, was getting hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds on thousands of views, and I stayed in, there was periods of time where I would go away for months, but I would still come back and produce 76 content, and it would do really well. And then, we get to, let's see, and then eventually I kind of just stopped producing 76 content just because I was so unhappy. Like I was playing the game for hours a day, putting an unhealthy amount of time. I was sick of it. I didn't want to play it anymore. I was tired of looking up articles on it. Like I pretty much spent all my time with 76. I spent no time with friends. I spent no time with family. Like I literally sat in my room in my office for hours a day just doing shit I didn't enjoy, forcing myself to sit here, just being fucking miserable. And then, so that was like in June. And then in August, I started producing, like trying to produce gameplay content, August, September, October, just trying to stay consistent with the gameplay content, telling myself that, oh yeah, if I stay consistent, it will do really well. And then, I moved to 76. I did a 76 Let's Play series. That's all done now. No reason to worry about that. Tried a Twitch highlight. Twitch highlight did 52 views, 179 views on I Need Your Help. So yeah, and then we kind of are getting to the more modern stuff. 50 views on that video. There's a bunch of Twitch. There's a bunch of Fallout New Vegas stuff in here, but it gets like 20 views, 17 views, 19 views a piece. And I'm trying to do GTA 5 RP, for Twitch, and it's getting like 19 views a piece, which isn't great. Maybe I need to get better at thumbnails or clickbait. I don't know, but I need to do something. This one was like literally a couple of days ago, January 14th, 2022. I essentially asked everybody for help on my Twitch channel. I'm just kind of like, hey, hit me up, like on Twitch, come follow me. Really appreciate it. And I'm still streaming to Twitch, by the way. This video has actually been a shameless plug to plug my Twitch. It's been my plan all along. I knew you stayed through the end of the video because you were curious about what happened to me. No, I'm joking. But yeah, and then we get here and I'm pulling like 26 videos of you, 20 videos of you. Just trying my very best every day to produce content. Nothing seems to be working. I don't know if I'll ever find success again. I want to. It sucks not being successful because this has been my dream since what, like 2015? So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I've devoted like 8 years of my life to content creation, and I literally have nothing. I have fucking nothing. Is basically what I'm trying to say here. I have a channel with 17,000 subscribers, but it really doesn't matter. People are here for one type of thing. They're here for content. There are some people here for me, and I really appreciate those people. Thank you so much. But for the most part, I thought maybe it was because I was inconsistent with the content I was creating, but it wasn't. The long periods of time off really didn't do anything if I kept producing 76 content or Fallout content. It was only once I switched content that my viewership started to dip, and that's very unfortunate. Like if I made a 76 video right now, I could probably pull in a couple of hundred views with it. But I don't want to create 76 content anymore. I don't know. Maybe I should have just stuck it out, toughed it out, and just forced myself to do it every day. But I was just so miserable. Like I was fucking miserable, and I didn't want to do it. And yeah, but then we're here now. And I'm getting 26 views a video, which I'm very thankful for. And I'm trying to stream, I'm trying to create content at the same time, and it's hard, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know how often to produce videos. I'm thinking maybe I should wait like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and produce like a solid quality video. Or do I have to produce videos every 2 days? I want as much exposure as possible so my Twitch could grow, so I can actually do something with my life. I feel like a fucking loser, to genuinely be honest with you. Like it sucks. I feel so bad. Like I'm ashamed of myself and what I've accomplished, and what I've like kind of let myself become. And it's just tough, man. It's tough. I want to keep going, but it's hard. The fuel tank's running on empty. I've been at this for a long time and I have nothing to show for it. I don't feel like I'm great at it or good at it. If it's not Fallout related, then people don't care. I mean, even the 76 gameplay series, well, I can't blame people for that because I posted like 20 videos on one day, so just ignore that. But I've gotten a lot of support on that Fallout 76 series. I mean, Fallout New Vegas series. But yeah, I got unhappy producing Fallout 76 content, so I stopped. I just didn't enjoy it anymore. I hated it. I hated making videos. I hated the entire process. It sucked. I just hated it. Not always, I started hating it near the end when I was quitting Fallout 76 content. Near the end, I was just so miserable, so like, just like, it was awful near the end of the Fallout 76 creation. Like, I was forcing myself to make videos because I needed the views. I needed to succeed. And after a while, I just couldn't anymore. And now I'm trying to make a different kind of content. I want to play games. I want to have a good time. I want to share that experience. But I don't know if YouTube is still that same platform it once was, where people enjoy that kind of thing. Like it's hard for me. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. I don't know. I don't know. I'm devastated. I feel terrible and I feel bad. Yeah, that's it. I just feel like a piece of shit. And that was the downfall of me. Essentially, I had success with one type of content. I switched it. No more success. Uh, so yeah, you're gonna dedicate yourself to one type of content, pace it out. Understand that you're doing YouTube as kind of like a job, and you kind of need to treat it as such. Um, it's probably better to produce 3 quality videos a week rather than 7, decent videos a week. If I could go back in time, I'd do a lot of things differently. I would, produce maybe 2 or 3 videos a week, stuff that I thought was going to do really well. Relax a couple of days a week and just kind of focus on making those 3 videos really good. I'd probably, I'd be able to stay consistent with that 3 videos a week. But yeah, I would stay consistent and I would only produce one type of content. Or at least that's happened in my case. I know there's plenty of other YouTubers out there who've, had success with one type of content, they switch and everybody follows them, but that wasn't in my case. So it's gonna be different for everybody, I feel like. But yeah, I don't know what this video was. I feel like maybe it's the final nail in the coffin before I call it quits. Uh, or hopefully it's the foundation for my Twitch channel blowing up. Maybe this video goes viral and I get a million views or something like that, but I doubt it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Love you all. I hope to see you back here in the future, hopefully. Peace out, have a good one, and bye bye, everybody. See ya.